She is the founder of Suman Autism Center, and she is the president of Madhav Autism Center. So thanks a lot, Sumanji, for joining us today. I mean, this is the second time we are having you on the show. It's an honor having you here.
Thank you so much, Raviji. And it's an honor for us also, for me also, to join you once again.
Super. So, Sumanji, Autism Day is coming, and the Autism Awareness Month is coming. So anything you want to say? How was the journey from the time we last met till now? So you want to share some views with the viewers, the new friends we have?
Yeah, sure. Last time when we met, after that lockdown happened, Corona came. So a lot of changes in the lifestyle, in thinking, in working styles, everything changed. And in this lockdown also, many people, I was in fact the most busiest person in this lockdown because I was giving my service online to many of the children who needed our support, who were
Wow.
not able to be managed at home. So through online only, we were supporting them. And it was a good experience also, new experience.
Okay.
And it really helped the parents.
Yeah, there are a lot of new friends who've joined the community from the last time we've discussed. So maybe if you can share a small intro about your journey as to what made you get into establishing these foundations and taking it forward.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I I have a son whose name is Madhav, who was identified with epilepsy, autism, and mild mental retardation when he was only 9 months old. So that time the word autism was not there, only mental retardation was used by the doctors. Right. So after that, what happened? He became critical day by day, and it was so difficult to manage him. We went to many doctors, many places, but the case was not able to be managed. So I decided, let me study myself. So I started doing many courses like physiotherapy, special education, behavior modification, sibling training, vocational training. I became a yoga therapist. I completed my clinical psychology. I did PhD. So many things I did just to help my kid as well as my son started becoming better. I thought, why at least why God gave me a child with autism? There must be some reason. So from my childhood, I used to think that I should serve the society. So one day, just I thought, yes, this is the thing which God is showing me that you have to work upon this only. And I started studying, and it really helped me. And I tried to explore so much, so I learned a lot. And today, by God's grace, from all over the world, whether it is Sweden, Switzerland, Australia, Melbourne, Pennsylvania, any place, Texas, New York, Washington, from everywhere in the world, even the Saudi Arabian countries, even from Pakistan, from everywhere, parents are coming and they are taking services from us and they are getting benefits. In fact, in lockdown, I will say I just gave online services only, but the parents from US especially, what they are telling, madam, we are taking therapies from past 2 years, 3 years over here. We are taking 36 hours per week therapies. Even then, the things which you told and the changes which we saw biotherapies within these 2 months, we didn't see in 3 years or 2 years over here.
Wow,
And they
amazing,
were able to
amazing.
manage the child because I trained them in such a way that managing the child became very easy for them.
That's very important. I mean, that's the first requirement for a parent to be able to manage at home and then work on
How
other
to manage.
issues they have. Superb. कहाँ से आता है आपको इतना patience to handle handle kids? Not only your son. I mean, now he's grown up. I'm sure your studies, your hard work has helped him. So now, so many other kids you're helping out.
Yeah, my son, he passed his 10th board and he knows skating, he knows basketball, he knows multiple games, and even he does embroidery very nicely, very beautifully he does
Wow.
without taking any help of us. And he helps me in the kitchen. He is a foodie now and he loves to cook. So since his 10th board is completed now, he's going to join hotel management. In this lockdown only he would have joined, but due to lockdown I didn't send him because he doesn't like online classes. And hotel management is such a thing which is having 80% practicals. So it was wastage of getting him admitted over there. So now in the May or June, he'll get the admission.
Wow, superb, superb efforts. I'm sure all the kids also will learn a lot from you. But online classes में how do you manage? मतलब kids कैसे respond करते हैं? Like I've seen couple of videos where in person itself is very difficult. So how do you manage with getting that connection with them online?
No, in online, the child shouldn't see me.
Okay.
He should be in front of me, but the camera is reversed and the parent has to sit down with the child. And I start with the sensory integration or joint compression, whatever. So I teach the parents and they have to do. And if the
Okay.
child is not supporting, then I give them different techniques how to manage him or how to make them do that thing, do that work, this way or that way. By hook or by crook, we make them do.
Wow, super. I didn't know this. I thought you're actually online, getting onto the session. I'm like, वो कहाँ देखते होंगे वो तो they might be like wandering here and there.
Respond, or they will take the mobile and they'll, if they are addicted to mobile, they'll just start doing
Playing,
something. So
good. So you mean to say, parents from other countries are also now approaching Suman, who's based out of Hyderabad, to take her help?
yes, mostly Hyderabadis are from Telangana only who are residing out of India, and they take my help.
No. And you're open to helping others also if they are like, want to explore your help, how it works anywhere across the world.
I love to do that.
But how do you manage time? मतलब बहुत सारे countries के time zone differences आते हैं, तो how do you manage time?
So I wake up for approximately 4:30 or 5 in the morning, and 1 hour I give to myself by doing meditation, yoga, or walking, whatever I like, or Zumba or anything else. Then after 6, exactly from 6, the classes start from US, from Detroit or Texas or any other places. Yes, places, sometimes this place or that place. So from 6 to 9, I am on the classes, and in between only I do some cooking also because it's remote thing. We can move here and there with the mobile, so I can manage both the things together many times. So after that, I do all the household works. Then sharp 10 o'clock, I reach my clinic, my center, therapy center. And over there, again the therapy is start. So till 5:30 I work. Then I come back home. And again from 6 to 9, I have cases.
Wow. So for friends who have not met Suman yet on this particular platform or not connected with her yet, so I'll play a quick video which talks about the journey of Suman, Dr. Suman, and how she handles these particular kids and the events she was part of and her recognition. So here is a quick video. Sumanji. So, can you also talk about the Mrs. India pageant that you won in 2019?
Yes. Actually, once only I had dreamt that can I get a crown? Can I be on this platform? When I was very small. After that, I forgot everything. But I got a chance, so I just enrolled myself in Mrs. India Telangana platform, and by God's grace, I was the winner. But I really worked very hard. 3 days I was only in watermelon, morning, afternoon, and night. The last pageant, daily steam bath and lots of yoga, gymming, everything I did. Afternoon, I was only on 1 spoon of peanut butter or sometimes 2 spoons. So did very hard work for this pageant, and it really hard work pays off. This I can see. So I was the second runner-up in the classic category of Mrs. India Telangana,
So, did
and
it
we
benefit
learned.
you?
Yes,
Did it benefit you in the mission you are doing in terms of autism? The foundation, did this particular
yes.
recognition help you?
I went on this pageant also to create awareness about autism. Why? Because there is a need of an hour. Within these 5 to 10 years, in urban areas especially, I will say that so many children are born with autism that the correct data is unavailable. If we think that in Hyderabad there are 1 lakh children, I will say it is 4 to 5 times more which are not detected or not identified, and no early intervention, nothing. Generally parents think that they will on his own they will grow up or they will be fine, or what they think, the second thing, that the child is very naughty, they beat them, they scold them, but they don't know that this is autism.
Hmm.
So I was fortunate enough that the disability department of Telangana, they had appointed me 1 year in 2019, I think 19 only or 18, I don't remember the proper date. So in MCR HRD, I was training all the supervisors of Anganwadi about autism. And it really benefited because under one supervisor, there are many centers, 30, 40 centers, or I don't know what is the numbers, but they started recognizing autistic children.
Hmm.
When
That's
I was
important.
taking the classes, they were telling me that, Madam, this is autism. We thought that they are naughty. We Even many teachers used to beat them because they were not listening, they were not sitting in the classroom, they were just running, screaming, shouting, or beating others. So they started identifying. That was a very good thing, which I really appreciate the government that it gave me an opportunity to train them.
Yeah, that is true. Because these centers, these schools have to recognize them and ensure that they inform the parents that, hey, they need attention. You need to, get them checked. So, what is the expectations from audience, Sumanji? What is that? What help are you looking for? So, for viewers or friends in this particular community to spread the awareness across, what is the help required for foundation, and what is that a general audience can do?
Yeah, general, that's what this foundation we made, and it was made with the support of local Justice Subhashan Reddy ji, and he was a big support for us. He only advised us that open this NGO, and Mr. Dilip Pansari, Dr. Dilip Pansari, he was a backbone for this NGO, and he's the secretary of this NGO. He really helped us a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're back.
So yeah. So due to that, what happened? We could create a lot of awareness in the society in Telangana and maybe all over the world also, because we are getting so many cases throughout the world. So this is one good thing, that due to this Madhav Autism Foundation, only parents are coming and approaching us. So actually, the main reason behind this is that the parents, the people, they should know first what is autism, what are the symptoms of autism, and why it is coming and how to prevent it. My main focus is on prevention, then early identification, then early intervention. These three are the major things which we have to work upon.
Got you.
My main focus is that no other child with autism should be born, because you don't know, if one child is born in the family, the parents' life is ruined. They can't go anywhere, they are not socialized, and our society is not accepting these children. Even though now, due to awareness, little bit positivity we can see, definitely, there's no doubt. Even then, from the family side, from the family members or neighbors, they don't want to cooperate. Suppose the child is banging the door, they'll come and complain. Nobody is able to support. Even though, suppose the child is in a long queue with the mother for anything, railway station or anything, nobody comes behind and tell that no, first you go and take your tickets, we'll go back. Nobody is supporting, and this is the thing which I need from the audience. I need from the people, that whenever you see a child with autism anywhere, whether it is an airport, it is a bus stop, anywhere, in the school or anywhere, so at least help the parents to go first and take the service whatever they need. This is the biggest help for the parents, because you don't know, these kids, they don't adjust in a new environment. They scream, shout. As they go to a new place, they will create a nonsense over there. They have a rote memory. Means morning what I did, the same thing next morning I have to do. If there is a change, they will just bang up. This is the biggest thing, we need support from the parents. Second thing, these kids are not able to cross the roads. So we needed, when I was doing my courses in National Institute, NIPID, Hyderabad, that time also we raised our voice. We told the people over there, our sirs, that sir, at least provide these kids some card or anything, so that they, if they sow on the road, the traffic should support them so that they can cross the road. And social media is enough to create this awareness.
Yeah.
Once it is given. So I'll share you one thing. Just 2 days back, I was watching one, I think, American video or something else. In that, they are telling that now we started teaching our kids also that just if they need help, they have to do this and do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do this and then this. Okay.
Yes. So this I want to tell, that every parent should teach their kids. And it should be viral on the social media so much that wherever they will show that this means they need help, anybody can come forward and help them.
Super. Good sign. So friends, just this.
Come and help. A simple thing. And they don't need any government's approach or anybody's help. It's a simple thing. So if every parent will start teaching their children, or even not only these children, even with different disabilities, suppose they don't have legs or they are unable to cross the road, some are blind, if they are also taught this sign, definitely people will start understanding it and it will be a big help for them.
Yeah, not everybody can scream saying that I need help, and some occasions like crossing the road and all that, you can't really, but
This
making.
is best. Yes, just one. That's over.
Super. Very, very nice. I'll talk about an incident which just happened, a couple of days back, Shivratri. We happened to visit this particular Shiva temple. And आदत रहती है ना, so we have this ritual where you पैर धो के आप temple के अंदर जाते हैं, and there are taps outside where you wash your feet. So we were standing behind that. There was a person who was like there. I mean, couple was there, and then he was taking very long time to wash the legs. I really got irritated. I went to the other tap. I told my wife, let's use that. I mean, this is taking very long time. But after going to the other side, I realized that this person has autism. I really regretted, because I assumed that this is a fit and fine person, but why is he taking so much of time? So yeah, but when you see them and realize that this is the thing, and when they are not able to, वो जब प्रदक्षिण करते हैं हम लोग temple के, then I realize what are the challenges they have, and sometimes they are like on single, so you're like careful, okay, trying to help them. Entire perception of hating him because he was like delaying me washing the legs, completely changed after I realized that he had autism, and I was wrong. I regretted for what I thought,
Yeah,
just after a few seconds later.
yeah, actually, they don't need sympathy. They need empathy.
Hmm.
You know, they don't need sympathy. And see, when you came to know that he is having problem, then you started your thinking. You change your thinking, right?
Right.
So, for every person, we don't know that suppose somebody is on the road and somebody died in that family, and he's driving the car and he's very slow, or he's doing something, or he has banged anybody's car. People burst out on them, but they don't know the reason behind, right? So on the roads, I particularly, when I see that somebody has mistaken, maybe it's due to fault or anything, we shouldn't fight, but we should just support them or say it's okay. So it's a big relief for the people, because we don't know what is behind, what is going in their brain, why they are doing. Maybe they are having some autistic features, or they are in depression or schizophrenic or whatever. But every time when I see on the roads, people come and start fighting,
Got that.
and
I'm
we
I'm
don't have
I'm
to
also
them
one of them. So can't.
99%
But you're
people
right.
are.
Yeah, we need that change. We need to change the way we are thinking about all this. So, what is the other message you have? I mean, since the autism the day is coming, autism awareness day is coming. So, what are the plans?
See, the first thing I'll say that the youngsters, they are I think, the building blocks of our nation. Okay, and these youngsters nowadays, what we got from the history from the parents, we just knew that even by between the causes of autism, there is one big cause, is that late age of the parents, especially the father.
Right.
So I want the youngsters that don't delay in marrying and getting a child. This is the first thing. And if they plan for a baby, they should detox their body at least 3-4 months before, and they should have blood testing, that if they have any deficiency of especially B12, vitamin D, biotin, and all these things, magnesium or omega 3, they should supplement by their body with those things, so that the child should, which is born, it should be very healthy and
That's it.
without any problems. Because once autism comes, and if it is not treated properly, they have the symptoms throughout their life. But if they are identified early, definitely we can do a lot of things for them. Even in my cousin, my known family members, there were 1-2 kids whom I identified. One child I had identified in 5.5 months, and the other was, he's not my relative, he's just a neighbor. He was only 3 months old. I identified them before, and due to that, they are off the spectrum within 4-5 months only.
Good.
So
That
early identification and early intervention really works very well. Maybe some 5-10% things can be left. Maybe I am an autistic child. If I have also some tantrum someday, we all have some symptoms.
So what you're saying is, though there is a foundation, though there is a care available, though there are training and ways to reduce autism, or work out on autism related issues, you're saying that you need to work on preventing it completely.
Yes,
So get
that is
married
the best
early.
thing.
Don't run behind money and career.
Yes,
There is time for everything. So get married early and have healthy kids. Take care of those deficiencies you have, and plan for. I mean, go for a family planning so that you
and
have
we
proper.
should go for meditation and yoga. First, the body should be healthy
True. I think that's
and
the
peace,
reason we.
no stress in the life. And first 3 months of pregnancy shouldn't be of stress. It shouldn't, they should go out of the house in pollution and all these things, because it's the implantation period where the child needs everything pure, so that nothing goes in their brain which is impure.
Super.
lifestyle changes, early to bed, early to rise is the best thing. Because if they wake up very late in the morning and sleep late, definitely their pineal gland is affected, and a lot of problems come.
True. I completely agree. So, friends, I have a small video which basically shows I had this. So, I'll just play this across to show you how it works. Just a second. So, Sumanji, anything else you want to say about
Yes.
the message to for about autism?
Yeah, surely I'll come. So you're playing the video.
Yeah, just give me a second. Yeah, there's some issue with the video. Sorry, I'm not able to play it. Maybe because of the format. Yeah, any other message you have related to autism before we end the show, close the show?
I'll tell you one thing, few symptoms of autism, which will be very helpful for the parents to identify if they see any child with autism anywhere. So they can suggest the other parents or the child who is with the parents or whoever they are. The first symptom is that they won't maintain eye contact whenever you are talking to them. They won't respond to their name. And majority of the kids, they don't sit at one place. They will keep on running and running non-stop, either doing this or doing that. They will do lining up of the toys, then they will do hand flapping or head banging or body movements, and they will stare in like this or like this. They won't even socialize. Everybody is sitting at one place. Well, they go in a corner or somewhere else and they will play by themselves. If you just bring one normal child, suppose in a hotel or anywhere, they will come inside and they will look at people who all are there. But if you will come with a special child, they won't look at people. They will look where their interest is. Suppose they like, if they have visual thing, so they will stare at some lights, or if there is any different type of sound, they will concentrate over there. Even though they are in the classroom, the teacher is speaking something over here, and they will look outside the window to something else where they are connected. They don't want people. They even they are not attached to the parents also. Only for their needs they are attached, but not for any other things. If their needs are over, gone, then they are in their own world.
Yeah,
Yes, new places they don't want to adapt.
yeah.
They are very much, and they want. Once my child also, his class teacher didn't come, so as he came home, he threw his bag, and on the road only he started crying, sleeping on the road. That teacher didn't come, some other teacher came. They don't want changes. Every time the same thing, and then memory is very sharp. They don't
Mm.
forget.
Oh,
Once, yeah, once they will come. My son, if he is in a party and he knows, suppose 50, 60 members who are known to him, just after 5 minutes, you ask him who was wearing which color of dress, what sari, or which color of lipstick, or anything. He'll tell you everybody's outfit and every color.
superb. Hmm. This,
Memory is really very sharp. Even they will see one movie, the whole dialogues of the movie he'll tell you.
yeah. I recently saw a movie. I think it's a Spanish conversion movie. Spanish dubbed movie. It's related to autism kid. Beautifully taken.
Okay.
So I think everybody should, all the parents should watch this particular movie. So I'm not getting the name, but yeah, it's worth watching.
Actually, on autism, I also need that two, three movies in India should be made.
Hmm. Yes.
I really want, because with that a single movie Tare Zameen Pe came, it was with an ADHD child, not autistic child.
Hmm.
But especially for autism, a movie is the need of the hour,
Yeah.
so
And
that identification is very easy for the parents.
yeah, there is a movie in the US which got very famous, and it has the lead character as an autism kid, and now he is a superhero. He's now taken as a side character for comedy and a lot of action. So he became very famous, these days. So good. Yeah, I agree with you. There should be movies which those because we are so inclined towards watching movies. This,
Child, the Raymond's company, they have taken one child with autism. Now he's doing modeling for Raymond's.
wow.
He looks so handsome.
Yeah. So inclusion. So we
Yeah.
should include them.
So I have a dream that I should make one modeling company and I should enroll these kids only and give them a platform. I don't know when it will be happening, but it's my dream now.
Yeah. Sure.
Because they study so much, but these things they can do.
True. So thank you, Sumanji. Thanks a lot for being on the show and creating awareness about autism. Most importantly, sorry we couldn't play the videos, but most importantly, the way you take care with patients, each individual kid, the time you are giving to them, the time you are spending with the parents to teach them how to handle the kids. I think that's like thankless job and marvelous efforts. Keep doing the same thing, continue doing your efforts, and we'll do our best to create awareness about autism. So I think yeah, autism day is there, very close by, so it's on 2nd of April. So friends who are watching this, please do share the importance and learn from about autism. And if you do not have any of your family members who have autism, that means that you should put efforts to help others who have autism. So God has blessed you that you don't have anybody in your family, but please contribute, please spread awareness, please
I
educate
want,
others.
I just want one thing. The normal children who have everything, at least once in a week or in 15 days, at least 1 hour you spend with these kids because they don't have friends. Nobody plays with them. No one. And even their siblings also don't try to support them much. They support, but not that much which they need. So at least 1 hour in 15 days or 1 week, if they give to these kids, they feel so happy. You won't believe they just admire these people. They wait for them. They become so happy. Kids come to my clinic and they just hug me first. They will look at me. That where is she? If I am in the cabin, they'll come and look at me. They'll come and hug me. Then they will go. And it gives us so much happiness.
True. That is important. I agree with you. So anything that can spread awareness about autism, do let us know. We will do our bit. So thanks a lot, Sumanji. Though you are outside, thanks for taking time out and joining this particular show. And friends, yeah, do connect with Sumanji and spread awareness. That's very important.
And it was an honor to be over here with you. And you are really a wonderful host, Raviji.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thank
much.
you, Sumanji. We should meet up. Have a great evening, guys. Happy weekend.